From this music, I got 100 bags in cars cause I do this. They wanna know how I make bread, blood, I'm too sick. The way I'm in and out of back roads is confusing. The way I'm in and out of back roads, they can't catch me. Big V8, press the pedal, blood is angry. Do it for my... Yes everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Harris. It's been a long time, but we're back with a bang in the form of this M140i. It's stage 2 plus, obviously the very famous B58 engine. It's running about 480 horsepower. And it has had quite a few mods to get there. Firstly, it's had the high pressure fuel pump, the B58TU, which is the updated fuel pump. It's got the Osprey V3 induction kit. It's got a 5-inch sports cap from Osprey as well, a double res delete and an M Performance back box. It's been mapped by Boot Mods or Boot Mod 3, but the owner does want to map it with Tom Wrigley to, I guess their maps may be a bit more custom. But the power in this is insane. It's quicker than a lot of supercars, you know, GTRs, R8s, it's going to take them. And the way it pushes you back in your seat, it's insane. But the power is still very progressive. So the car has had a few chassis mods to cope with the power. Firstly, we've got these brakes here. They're Brembo discs and M4 pads, but they're not the shit Brembo pads or Brembo discs from Euro car parts. They're Brembo high carbon, okay? We've also got H&R lowering springs and BMW's adaptive suspension. So this makes a massive difference to the way the car handles. It makes it more predictable in the corners too. We've also got a ELSD from BMW. That obviously means both wheels are going to spin. It's going to make it more predictable on corner exit. So it's going to help the car handle a bit better. It's not a mechanical LSD, it's an electronic one. It is quite good. You still get both wheels spinning at the same time. And it is better than having nothing, but it's not as good as the mechanical option, but it is still a happy medium in between the two. At the front, it looks very aggressive. You've got these M grills and the Maxton design splitter down here. Obviously, it does catch on speed bumps a little bit because it has been lowered, but overall the car's still very comfortable. On the sides here, we've got the M-style mirror caps. I think it suits the car, and it should have come with them from factory, to be honest. Interior wise, we've got this carbon steering wheel with leather on the sides. Looks really nice. We've also got some carbon accents on the dash and also the center console. Makes the car look way more sporty and also makes it feel a bit more expensive on the insides. Overall, really nicely modified car. Doesn't look too cheesy, just looks perfect in my opinion. So with this car, I've been thinking about it, and for 480 horsepower, it doesn't really have a lot of mods. Like a lot of other cars, you have to start changing turbos, you have to start, you know, messing with internals. But this, it seems like the map is fairly basic, and it just makes the power.
You know what it is? It's the B58.
It is.
You know all the hype that you see, all the memes and everything. It's actually a real thing.
It's true.
Like it's making what? Let's say 460 to 480 horsepower.
Yeah.
On stock turbo. You can put hybrid turbos on it, methanol injection. You can run up to 650.
Yeah.
Pump fuel.
Yeah.
And it's silly.
Exactly.
It's like a cheat code for road, honestly.
I don't think there's another car that can really compare. Maybe RS3s, but you're looking at double, triple the money.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah. You know, these you can pick them up for about 15 grand. You know, RS3s, the nice ones are still around 35. Old shapes, pre-facelifts, maybe 25. But with the pre-facelifts, you're not making this type of power.
No chance, no.
There's no way.
And people can actually argue that these are actually faster on a rolling launch. On a rolling race.
Yeah.
But I'll have to test it one day.
Because I guess you've got less transmission loss.
It's four-wheel drive, so don't forget, if they make 550 horsepower, don't forget, it needs to put the power down to all four wheels.
Yeah. I think it might be quicker in second and third, but beyond that, that's where this is going to shine.
Yeah, because first and second, it's going to spin, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Third gear onwards is fine. I mean, depends on the weather. Like today, it's 3.5 degrees outside.
Yeah.
We're not going to hook, bro.
You know what, saying that,
the way we've been driving today, it's been all right.
It's been alright.
Yeah.
You asked me, bro. It's my foot.
Exactly. Now this guy does a lot of track driving, so he knows what he's doing. So, but yeah. You know, when you've had track experience, it's different from someone who just jumps into a car, puts their foot down, and thinks they're Ken Block.
That's what I did. So the day I got the car, which is about 2 months ago, exactly the day after, I was on Brands Hatch.
Yeah.
Just to see where the car is at, how it brakes, how it handles, how it floats.
Exactly, yeah. You were telling me, you're like, I'm going to take it on track just to see how it is.
You know what? It wasn't bad. Like for standard form, yeah, the brakes let me down. Car's very floaty.
Yeah. Did it have the M4 pads at the time?
No.
Okay.
No. And yeah, the main thing I noticed is obviously I'm coming from a Megane RS, a full track spec Megane RS, and that car, you can chuck into the corner with your eyes closed. It's fine. Yeah. This thing, you have to be super gentle with it. Yeah. You can't like go into a corner, brake on the corner, chuck a right. It won't like it. You have to be, the smoother you are, the faster you are with this car.
I mean, if you think about it, it's supposed to be just like a basic 1 Series chassis with a big engine. Exactly.
No, at the end of the day, that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to get this. At the end of the day, this is basically a 1 Series with a really good engine and a good gearbox. If you put some handling mods into it, so for example, chassis under brakes, few chassis braces, decent coilovers, you're fine. Good brakes, you're fine.
I think when you start changing, you know, bushings, lowering springs, LSD,
on the way,
then exactly, once you've done that, it's going to transform the car. But yeah, I think this shines on raw races, to be honest. You know, the way it performs, there's very few other cars that are going to perform.
100%.
And if they even compete, they've probably spent 10 grand just to get where you are. So
there are some good cars out there. Like Golf R's are not bad.
I like Golf R's. I'm not going to lie, I do like them, but you know, stage 2 in a Golf R, 400 horsepower, but 410 maybe.
They all have a limit. Like they all have a limit.
And nowadays, I'm seeing a lot of them after years of abuse starting to fail. Yeah. Obviously, that's because a lot of the drivers of Golf R's, they don't really look after the cars properly.
That's the main thing. People love jumping in their cars and they start driving them. They don't even do the basic mods like engine oil. Yeah. Basic thing: engine oil, gearbox fluid, brake fluid.
Just at the end there, I don't know what it is. The top of some gears, you just feel it in your stomach.
It's like a lot of cars, right? They give you mid-range, like it's quick, and then top end it dies out.
No, but at the top, there was like this extra like 20 horsepower or something. It's got so much torque,
Yeah, so a lot of people think these cars make a lot of power. Yeah. They make a lot of torque.
What's it, like 700 Newton meters?
Yeah, something along these lines,
I've been driving like about 5 years, and throughout I've had some variant of performance-ish car, and the more time I spend with them, the more you realise that it's an expensive game, because you have to look after your you know, the basics first, oil, brakes, you know, shit like that, and then you go on to your performance stuff.
100%. Main thing is look after the car, make sure it's healthy, it's happy. Get good tires, please. Get good tires. Get good brakes. Make sure, and the most important mode I think you can do to any car is seat time. Learn your car. Not every car behaves the same. Just basically, the more seat time you have, the more you learn the car, and the better driver you become in that specific car. Yeah,
I'd agree. Like even with the ST, when I went stage 3, it was like driving a completely different car now.
But your car is quick.
Yeah, no, it is pretty quick. Because the way the power comes in, obviously it's a smaller car, and you know from your Megane RS, in a smaller car that's not as like German, it feels very different.
Put it that way, my Megane is about 350 horsepower. It feels quicker than this. Yeah. Obviously, it's not as quick as this, but it just feels more quicker.
This is just
There's
so
more
efficient.
drama in those cars.
This is just so efficient. It's ridiculous, honestly. But the first time I went out in this with you, I think you had traction on.
I had
And
everything on, yeah.
I was a bit underwhelmed. I was thinking nearly 500 brake, and it was just so smooth. But then I looked at the speedo. I saw the way the speedo was moving. I was like, okay, now it makes sense. I'm just not feeling it because the car's so well built and the engine just doesn't struggle at all.
We only went to about 30 miles an hour.
Yeah, only 30, 40 miles an hour. How are you finding ownership in general though?
Do you know why I bought this?
Why?
To resell it.
Okay.
And ended up keeping it.
Yeah. That's what happens, yeah.
No, because I bought it, I'm like, you know what, I've never had a rear-wheel drive car, which is fairly quick, and it'll be something new, and I'll get this itch over me.
Yeah.
I bought it, and I really enjoyed it. And I believe, with the right driver behind this car, some decent handling mods, good brakes, good tyres, you can do some damage. On track and off track.
Yeah, I think, especially considering that you're getting, like, maybe quicker than a stage 1 M4, M3 F80 generation for this price.
You can't really look. It's a lot of power for the money.
Yeah,
and it's a nice place to be in.
Exactly. You can make Megane RSs and Fiesta STs.
Exactly.
Quick, but it's not going to have this feeling as well.
Exactly. Don't forget, look, those cars, like for example, my Megane, what did it come with? 350.
Yeah.
I'm running 350 now. There will be a point I will get so bored of the car, I will want more power.
Yeah.
Then you go down the route of forging the engine, big injectors, big exhaust system, all that stuff, and you lose that reliability. This car, what is it off? Just under 500, 480, 470.
It feels like it could have come like this from factory.
Exactly, and it's easy. It's very easy for the car to make this power and not stress. Does that make sense?
That's the thing, and that's why the first time I got into it, because I'm coming from cars where we're making double the standard horsepower, and I do quite enjoy the modified feeling where the engine doesn't feel like it would from factory.
The piston comes out.
Exactly. It's like there's a risk where it's going to fucking jump through the bonnet and your gearbox is going to jump into the cabin. But yeah, it's quite exciting. I can't lie. But yeah, even with the ST, I'm looking at fucking closed deck blocks.
You don't need more power in the ST.
Yeah, the ST.
The car is quick as it is. Don't forget, at the end of the day, it's the Fiesta. It's a chassis. It's still the Fiesta.
I know.
Don't go more power.
When you see 400 horsepower ones, you see them beating RS3s, and you're thinking,
But you know what? Right now you can put the power down. Imagine 400.
Yeah, no, it's too much.
You'll be spinning here up to what, 80 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's difficult finding roads that you can really enjoy.
Yeah.
Because before, when I was stage 2, you can go through a few gears and you're not doing stupid speeds.
100%.
Whereas with cars like this, you have to be very intentional with your driving.
It lasts very easily with these cars.
Yeah. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Right now I feel very sick. The way this car it slides, it goes sideways, but then it just puts the power down and it goes and you feel it in your stomach.
Somehow.
Yeah. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next one. I'm going to be making a video on my ST, obviously stage 3, and my EP3 as well. I've got another EP3, so I'll be making a video on that too.
Currently it's broken.
Yeah, ish. It's kind of broken. But see you in the next one. Bye.
Take care, guys.